Hello everybody, my name is Will and welcome back to Sprocket. Today we're going to be designing an interwar tank, kind of around the designs of some of the earlier British cruisers or like the Russian T-28 with the little machine gun turrets on the front, and we're going to try and modernize it to defeat all of the scenarios from ambush onwards. So, without any further ado, here is the time-lapse section. So, this tank is probably one of my favorites I've made in a while, to be entirely honest. It's a nice little design that's out of the ordinary, but I think it's quite a fun little thing, and I definitely up there in terms of personal achievements. I'm like, I did a good job with this one. Anyway, big announcement to make this time. I was hoping to get this announced by last video, but it didn't happen. So this video is when it's getting announced. It's already been announced in my Discord, but I am now on Patreon. This is not really the ideal turn of events, because obviously I don't want to come across as e-beggar already. But I still don't have a job yet, so be nice as a little safety net. So it's there. Do not feel pressured to do it. It's not like I'm going to go anywhere if you don't donate to it. The content is going to stay the same, and the only things you're going to miss out on if you don't subscribe to it are like shout out your name at the end of the video, first come priority to like getting into squads if I'm playing games with subscribers, which I do in the Discord every now and then, and access to the Patreon only channels in the Discord. There's no content that's going to be locked behind Patreon, so you're not going to miss out on anything if you're not subscribed. Anyway, with all that said and done, that's the announcement made, and we'll just get back into normal videos, because I'm sure those of you who don't want to spend money on a random content creator that you've probably been subscribed to for less than a month, you probably don't want to support me on Patreon, and that's fine. Anyway, yes, this is one of my favorite parts about this tank. I had so much fun putting these like little riveted panels over the tracks. I feel like I don't do enough skirts on my tanks, you know? They don't have enough side skirt action, and I love side skirts on tanks. Some of my favorite tanks just have ridiculous, goofy side skirts on the side of them. Like some of the models of Panzer IV that I really enjoy just have those stupid, massive side skirts on the side. I mean, they made sense in the situation, but boy, are they huge. They're just great. They're great fun. Yes, I guess you could take this and say, I enjoy tanks with skirts. Sure, go ahead. If that's something you want to say, you can say it now. Sorry if I am still sounding a little bit off, by the way. I am still a little bit Will without the W. So, just kind of soldiering on for now, because I feel fine. I just don't sound fine. Like, physically, I'm all there. Mentally, I'm all there. It's just like, you know, it's just still, I sound a little bit groggy and awful. So, apologies for that, but, you know, the energy should be there. Fingers crossed this time. But yeah, okay. The tank. We're using some of the new parts. Yeah, I completely forgot to mention that. There's been a big update on the experimental branch. We have like 15 or 16 new parts. Quite a few more mantlets. We've got the Panzer II mantlet. We've got like a Churchill 7 mantlet, which looks a little bit more like the Matilda, like the Soviet 76mm mantlet they put on the Matilda, if you ask me, but apparently it's a Churchill mantlet. And some other parts such as bedrolls and general crew stowagey stuff, and all the icons for them have changed. Oh god, the time-lapse is ending. But okay, so here we have it. This is the Mark 164, coming in around 15.4 tons with two little tiny turrets on the front, and no armor, frankly. Not many things are going to fail to penetrate this, but we do have a pretty nice 47mm gun for the era. It's a long barrel, it reloads pretty nippily, and as you can see, the ammo is right in the turret, so there's quite a lot in here. It can keep up that 1.26 fire rate for quite a while. Then it only goes down to 2.16, so we got very quick fire rate, and pretty decent turret traverse and gun laying. So that's pretty much what we're going to be relying on here, rather than any kind of armor or mobility, neither of which we have in particular droves. Now, this is definitely a lucky start. These Panzer tractors are a little bit easier to fight than some of the other enemies we can face at this tier, should we say. Things like the French anti-tank could be quite a challenge, because we still only have about 80 millimeters of penetration with our AP, and with the APHE, which we're currently using, it's only about 65, but that's more than enough for these little tractors. And there you go, my allies wiped out the last one. Okay, no particular reason to change the camo, it just feels like we never do it. So, you know, I'm going to do it this time. Also, I keep getting thrown off by the fact that the stowage on this turret isn't quite symmetrical with the center of the turret. It keeps throwing me off, and I keep thinking that my turret is aiming to the left. So maybe I shouldn't have done it. Some people would take that as the answer. I'm not that convinced, you know? I feel like it was a good idea. Anyway, speaking of things that weren't good ideas, this engine, it's not very strong. I really can't wait for later eras where I can actually go at more than this pace. She's not quick. Also, the cat is on my desk, so things could go wrong any moment now, but that's fine. She's helping. She's my commander, and I'm the gunner. She's telling me what to do by whispering into my ear, and most of the things she's telling me to do revolve around cat food. However, I did feed her like 5 minutes ago. Do not be fooled. Okay, right. Coming up, we have an Allen, and I think I saw the little French anti-tank things. So that's pretty much the hardest set of enemies we could face in this thing, I think. Oh no, okay, they're Hennemores. Never mind. Not quite as bad. Maybe as bad, because the French anti-tank sometimes gets stuck. What we're going to do, I think, is just kind of wait for the Allen to make a mistake, because pushing over this hill is going to be risky. No universe where that isn't the case. Now he's got his turret very sideways to me. That's a Hennemore. Oh, no. Well, he's dead, but so is my engine. Put out the fire, but I think we're going to need a tank with an engine. We don't have a tank with an engine. It's just us. Thanks, mate. Will the last Hennemore ever find me? Okay, we have put a slightly better engine in this thing. It's not very common we do a full restart on Dunes, but here we are. 10 enemies this time, as opposed to 5, which wouldn't lead me to believe that we're going to be fighting Bennetts. But, you know, I've been wrong before. I'm not wrong, though. There we go. We got Bennetts killed in the log already. No, I think I saw the Allen over there. Yeah, I can see him. He's much bigger than the rest of them, so it's quite a big giveaway. That's a Bennett. He's dead, I think. Wow. Yeah, this gun isn't bad. Let's just put that out there. Very fast firing and pretty decent post-pen damage if you've got the APHE. Granted, that APHE a little bit rocky whether it'll penetrate, but if it does go through, very nice. I'm a fan of this 47mm gun, though we will probably upgrade later. We're not doing another 47mm only run. We'll have to see what we do with this thing, though, because it's going to be interesting fitting a bigger gun onto this tank, for sure. It's not the biggest tank in the world, actually. You know, it's got the 3 turrets, but they're actually teeny and just machine guns. So it really doesn't have that much internal space for what it is. That is a very scary prospect there, that Allen. I think I'm just going to have to be brave here and just keep moving. Yep, bravery is not always enough, however. Sometimes you also need tactics, which this guy very nearly threw under the bus, just like I did my last 2 lives. Let's skedaddle. Get a shot on this Bennett. Okay, well, I tracked him at least. There we go. He's gone. Now. it's me versus that Alan, pretty much. There's going to be another Bennett somewhere, but that's not a huge problem. We're never going to go through the front of an Alan. It's just not going to happen with this 47mm gun. We will go through the side of his turret, so we need to get round him without the AI seeing me, is basically the situation. And this tank does have a little bit of that. Once it gets rolling backwards, it doesn't really like going into first gear kind of problem. I think that's my min RPMs are quite high. But, I mean, it seems to be working. I don't think he's turning that gun to face me at the moment. Now he will be. It's a bit too early to take the shot, though. Oh, no. Come on. This is a good one. This is a good setup. Yep, okay. Alan gone. Now, I just got to find this last Bennett, so I'll probably cut to that. There he is! There he goes! Okay, I'm really using up every last bit of space in this tank now, but we've got a couple more horsepower out, and we've got a little bit of a slower top gear, which hopefully should mean we can actually reach it just that little bit easier. We are... I think, do we have 6 gears, or is it 5? 6 gears, yeah. So we are kind of nippy once we get up to speed, though I don't think we're going that much quicker, so flanking the Alan could still be a little bit tricky. That's going to be where the other anti-tank gun is. Hello, friend. Take him out before he can deal any more damage to our allies. One of the anti-tank guns is over there. I think that's it. Whoa, that's probably the first time I've done that well. And the other one is over there. And it's there. Look at that. That's what I call efficiency right there. That's not what I'd call efficiency. My friend is getting shot to death by the Alan. Can we free this guy from the tank trap, though? Come on. I need you. I need you, friend. I need you to attack the Alan with me. Get off that. Get off. No. Oh my god. Those tank traps, they do wonders. Oh, the driver's dead as well. Great. Okay. Oh, who's this? That's not who I meant to swap to. Why are you two still in the forest? Well, hopefully they realise what they're doing and catch up at some point soon. Oh, I panicked that the Alan was cresting the hill there. That's just my dead comrade. Okay. This is a situation we find ourselves in here. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. No, believe it or not, that's not gone great. Oh! Oh! Please don't just drive into the back of him. He didn't. Okay, good. Yep, we went through the turret ring. Okay. Now, I'd be lying if I said I was confident about this one. I will be completely honest. We don't have over 100 millimeters of penetration, which isn't good. It's not a strong gun, should we just say that much. However, I don't think all is lost. We aren't too heavy, and we are somewhat survivable just from the sheer amount of stuff in front of the like vital components of this tank. So they'll hit that and they'll you know, they'll take out a passenger, or they'll take out a machine gunner or a radio man before they take out the driver, the gunner, etc. So that's one plus side of this tank. Also, another plus side is the enemies seem to be flipping themselves upside down on their own corpses, which is helpful. Yeah, I decided it would be worth acknowledging what that B4 did. What? What was he doing? I mean, I've seen my own tanks do that before, but I've never seen the enemy tanks do that before, live. That was impressive. And also, I've forgotten to actually load the correct version of this tank. It's called autosave. So there you go, that's the official name now. I am dying quite badly right now. Yeah, can we at least take this guy with us? Okay, someone else did it for us. This is fine. Just an ammo rack cookout. Look, we got blowout panels on the back. Genius. M1 Abrams hasn't got anything on this tank. Okay, we do have a little bit more internal space to play with if this doesn't work, but we should be quite a lot quicker. We have a 75mm gun rather than a 47mm gun, and this has a little bit more penetration. Nowhere near enough to go through the front of whatever we're going to be fighting in this hole, whether it's a Centurion, a Tiger, or an IS-122. It's being a Tiger? I'm going to say it is a Tiger. However, we do have quite a lot more armor, as well as the greater mobility. So all three of these things combined gives us a kind of solid basis for a tank that could kill a Tiger on the crossroads scenario. And I would redo this because it was so quick, but I don't want to lose to an IS-122, so we're just going to move on. Fields! Yes, okay. We have enough penetration for the light tanks, no question. If it's Tiger 1s, we might have enough penetration to go through the front of them. Maybe. It's not a bad amount of penetration. It's probably similar to what we're talking now about from a long 76 Sherman. So it can go through the front of a Tiger, but at range, depends on angle and luck, basically. So it could be a pretty close run thing. Either that, or I could be completely wrong and we're just going to blast through the front of them, no problem. We'll see, ultimately. Okay, 7v7. What have we got here? Not the lightest of the light tanks, but not the heaviest either. Probably the Panthers, I'm going to say. There's one there. Oh no, it's the Halibars. Okay. I think the Panthers are lighter than the Halibar. Hello, friend. Ow. Stop that. We bounced something as well, which is quite impressive. We do have a good side plate. So if they whiffed a shot and kind of hit the side before, it'd probably go through, because it was only about 30mm thick up until this point. Now I think it's 80mm thick, so there's very little chance that if they hit at a weird angle that it's going to go through. That again. And that's the last one over there. We can totally take him out. There we go. Okay, I'm going to load the AP now. We don't have many of these in the turret. We only have 5 AP shots in the turret. I've been mostly relying on the APHE because we've been fighting tanks that we don't need to go through the front of. Here, may be handy to go through the front. Flanking is going to be difficult. There's not a lot of cover, and we're quite tall. We're not the tallest tank ever. And ooh, look at those screen glares. That's weird. I've never noticed that before. Right, yeah. Okay. We're probably going to have to go through the front of whatever we're fighting, is the long and short of that one. And what we're fighting is over there. What do we got? Panthers. Okay, not what I expected there. I thought that was going to be a little bit more difficult. I was about to say, oh no, and then I just deleted him. Come on. Oh, yeah, go on. Go on, 75. That's not going to go through the front hull. Can I go through the front turret? Can I aim? Hang on. That's the side of the turret there. Give me that. Come on. Oh, yeah. And there's the side of a Panther there. He's killed a friend, but I can kill him, I think. Oh, not if I aim like that. Come on. Okay, his track's gone. Oh, come on. It's not a great angle, I guess. Oh, my friend got him. Okay, one left. Is that? I think that's one I already killed. Yeah. Is it that one down there? Definitely. Hello, friend. Give me that lower plate. Okay, or don't. I'll just go for the side of your turret instead. Yep. Okay. Okay. This thing is starting to feel a little bit thrown together. We have an 85mm gun now, and that kind of mean-looking muzzle brake, and quite a good whack of mobility, to be honest. It definitely feels more like a light medium tank than a kind of almost infantry tank at the start, where it wasn't quite a heavy tank, but it definitely didn't feel like a medium tank either. I feel crazy doing this, and I definitely am. But I'm doing it anyway, because I guess I have no self-preservation. That is unfortunate. Okay, just keep moving. Let's just keep moving. That's shooting me. That's a very odd place to get shot from. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, why? Ah, those things have a lot more armor than I gave them credit for. I really thought they were kind of easier to punch through than that, but they're taking quite a beating right now. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Why am I driving out here again? It didn't go well the first time, but I'm doing it again. It's because I'm a lunatic, that's why. Hello, friend. Are you going to bounce everything again? Okay, we've sacrificed some ammo at the gain of a little bit more penetration this time. So maybe we'll stand a bit of a better chance. I also think I had APHE loaded the entire last battle, which definitely wouldn't have helped in going through, but I don't really think it would have saved us either. That is a super... Wow! Okay, that was quick. Something's over there. There's a salamander, and it's very dead. Okay. This is a good first shot. Can we keep up our good shots? There's one over there. It's also a salamander. That's not a great sign. It's also not great. What about this shot? There we go. That's a lot better. Ooh, good God. Okay, they're very close. Hello. Oh, that was a Centurion. Okay. Luckily, I think the ammo rack for the Centurion is where it is in real life, which is where I shot. So, that was a good shot. I didn't think about that when I fired it, but a lucky, I guess, muscle memory from playing my War Thunder back in the day. There goes another one, and we got a salamander behind that. Just creep forward. Yep, that's good. Okay. Ooh, everything's happened very quickly there. 2 enemy tanks left. Big question is, where? That's a turret flying. Oh, I'm spooked. I'm really spooked. Oh, gosh. For good reason, apparently. There's a Centurion. Okay. Right, let's just hide. Because I don't think we're going to go through the front of that thing if we can't get the lower plate. And from this range, from that position, that's not happening. But we know roughly where he is, so we can keep our eyes open and try and get a bit of a better position. Maybe. Though I will admit I have lost him already. There he is. Oh, that's dangerous. That's a lot of side. Come on. Go through the lower plate if you can, Chief. Yes! We did it! Okay, just one tank left. And there's two of us. How is our ally doing? Could be worse. Tree is causing him great disdain, but other than that, we're okay. Okay. I think that may be them down there. Oh no. Oh no, it's a Centurion. I would have much rather if it was a Salamander. Okay. Where's his gun facing? Not me. Can I outrun his turret traverse? Is he stuck on a tree, which means he can't rotate his... Oh! Oh yeah, you don't actually have to kill all the enemy tanks. You just have to reach a certain point, which I've reached. I mean, we may as well kill him now we're here, but... Oh, okay. Good. We win! Onwards, I guess! Now, I'm hoping the existence of our gun being pretty decent should be enough to carry us through here. We got a good fire rate. We got pretty good penetration. It's a solid gun, and that's all you really need is a solid gun and a platform that can kind of swap targets very quickly. And we have that. We do have that. So I think we should be okay on this defense mission. Typically, I find it a little bit easier than that previous mission, but you never know. We could just be awful at it. Hello. Well, that's not a great start, is it? That's adorable, that tank. It looks like a little panther. Like a baby panther. Hello. Yeah, you're not very strong. Can we go through that? We can go through. Is it going to kill it? That's... Yeah, okay, there we go. It's dealt with. Ooh, he's on a run down there, the little puma. Please stop. Thank you for stopping. There's that one over there that's going to cause me some problems. It's one of the tankier things. The PZs. Stop. Oh, this is not going as well as last video where my aim was impeccable, apparently. That's stopped them, though. I don't know why. I don't think I damaged anything. That time, I definitely damaged something. We've done it. Okay. Maybe not quite what I expected to come out of this tank. I was expecting to put a different turret on and essentially turn it into a little railgun. But we never quite did. We never got pushed to the point where it struggled enough that was necessary. Yeah, I mean, I'm positively surprised by this thing. Didn't really expect it to do this well, but the little medium cruiser tank that could, I guess. It's an interesting design, and I've enjoyed playing it. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. And one last reminder that I am now on Patreon. If you wish to support me there, you'll get your name shouted out at the end of the video, as well as a custom role in my Discord, and the first come, first serve priority to get in like game squads with me. If I'm ever playing like War Thunder or World of Warships or something and I need a squad, I'll put a message in there first. And a huge thank you to my first ever patron, Rille Stolzbocken, I guess. Let me know if I've pronounced that horribly. I'm guaranteeing you I have.